going to have a crack. He is, you know. Oh, I say! Brilliant! That is schoolboy's own stuff. Oh, I bet even he can't believe it.
Good morning to you. Welcome to this Friday's episode of Good Morning Tottenham away. Lautaro Martinez is going to be the replacement for Kane. Gift Orban talks have been going on forever. Ndombele, not even his mum wants him back. Sanchez now linked to Monaco. Do you know what? The list Balogun from Arsenal. We haven't done a deal with Arsenal since the 70s. Like, when was the last time Arsenal and Spurs have had any even negotiations with changing players from one club to another? And like I said, the 70s was probably my earliest memories, and I wasn't even born in the early 70s. So much talk about transfers and you know, players potentially coming our way, potentially going the other way. And the bottom line is, guys, there's a lot of media talk. There's a lot of talk. Obviously, journalists have got to do their job and stuff like that. And the Gift Orban thing, apparently he wants to come over to us and what have you. But the bottom line is this. We are not closer to signing anyone, and we're not close to have anyone leaving. So as a squad that needs massively trimming down, and I honestly cannot tell you with any certainty that any of those players are leaving, the same way I cannot tell you with any certainty any players coming in. So the way I see it right now, and which is why I didn't do a video yesterday, because it really is nothing to report other than just what's been said online, what's been said here, what's been said then. But there's no, I don't believe for a second any of those players are coming in the same way any of those players are coming out. So I can't sit here and tell you with any certainty of it happening. It's really, really weird, sort of, like I said a couple of days ago, you know, we're sort of 2 weeks. We're 2 weeks away from the closure of the market, and there's no way that this squad is anywhere near complete. It requires, for me, a minimum of another couple of players, minimum. And I said this a while ago, we needed another centre-back to be coming in. The tap sober stories have died down. Tossing, you know, from what's been reported, is not interested in coming at Spurs. So with Van der Ven coming in that area and Phillips, I don't see another player coming in. It's incredible when you think what's required. You know what the most frustrating thing is, guys, and I'll share this with you, no problem. The frustration with me is that, given that we've only got one game a week, and yes, I'll say it again, I'm fully aware that this squad needs trimming down, but we should do the utmost of, you know what, if we can't get rid, and this is the thing, nobody is interested in the likes of Ndombele. Nobody is interested in the likes of Davis, Dyer. Nobody. Forget the Saudi Arabian League. I'm talking about even leagues in the bottom half of the Premier League, in the Championship. Nobody shows any interest in any of our players. Let that sink in for a minute. Why is that? There's no interest from absolutely anybody in our players. Food for thought on that one. And secondly, like I was saying, we are probably 2 bar 3 really good players away from being a really good side, certainly a good 11. We've got a really good side. We just need 2-3 quality players to come in. I say centre back, a striker, and if we really want to put the boat out there, probably a number 6 that will probably free up number 6 that can come in and free up the likes of Basuma and Maddison to do the thing. And then we eventually wait for Bentancur to come back into that to the swing of things. But I think we'd have a really good midfield in that way. But a really good striker to gift if Gift Orban is the one that could give us another dimension up top and a quality centre back. And I think we'd be good to go, man. Like, certainly for this summer, I reckon we'd be good to go. And then, if anything needs tweaking, we can leave it to January. And then really, like, the focus has to be in trimming the squad down, because there's so many players that we do not need. But the frustration for me, and I'm sure for many of you listening to this video now, is that there's nothing moving from the club. There's a lot of, like you said, the same names keep getting recycled over and over again, Now with Lautaro Martinez, where's that come from? Lautaro Martinez ain't leaving Inter, and in a far better place. As financially troubled as they are, they got Champions League football. They have got a good side. If you go and look at the players that they've got a good side. Why would he leave there to go and join Tottenham? There's only one reason he would do that, and that is for money. That means it'd be a nice little package for him to come and get us Spurs. We're not going to offer that. So I don't see I'm trying to think outside the box. What would be the interest of Martinez to leave that Inter side to come and join Spurs if it's not for money? And we're not offering that. So for me, that story, you can pick it up from the papers, wrap it up and throw it in the bin. Just have a little basketball shot from where you sit into the bin. That's where you can throw that story, because I don't believe in it one little bit. So it's just a frustration of knowing that we're running out of dates. We're now the 18th of August. We are 12, 13 days away from the closure of the market, and nothing has been done in players leaving. Nothing has been done in players coming in. And the way I see it, we're going to say we might make a last few minute deals where we send a lot of players out on loan. I know Reguilon has got, La Liga, there's certain teams in La Liga looking at Reguilon. Sanchez possibly going to Monaco has been spoken about. And Ndombele, like I said, there was interest from the Turkish league. That seems to have died down. And there is really nothing else from, Spence and those, nothing happening with those kind of players. And it's a worry, because we're going to find ourselves in a squad with a big squad that requires trimming down, and we're not helping our new manager in really cracking on with what he needs to be doing with his job without all the extras. Man United tomorrow night, tomorrow evening, 5:30, depending where you are. It's in the evening, early evening here in England. And, with all this going on, we've got a big home game, first one of the season against Man United. And, I just don't, I don't understand the thinking behind our players in and out situation. I don't know if you guys have come up with anything, but let me know your thoughts. It's frustrating. And like I said, we've not even got to the first home game of the season, and I'm already frustrated. I'm not angry, guys. Honestly, I'm not angry. I'm not. Just frustration is probably the right word for it all. But it's nothing new to any Spurs fans, as you would know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, forever always, it's come on, you Spurs.
The first game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away.